here we are, the final episode of the mini-series Lifestyle Shredding. I'm going to cram the last 2 weeks worth into this one video, so this is week 7 and week 8. The cut's not quite done, but I'm about to get a DEXA scan later this week. I'll run through that at the end of this video as well. But I just wanted to make this the last episode, as the content's kind of everything I wanted to get out there, I've sort of put out there. I'll throw in some footage of some training and stuff in this video as well. Started the cut off, I think it was about 2,800 calories, about halfway through dropped down to 2,600. For this last week or two, I've only been eating 2,400. Like I explained in an earlier video, your metabolism adapts after a while, and also I'm a fair bit lighter now. According to the scales, I'm only sitting at around, it fluctuates between 73, 74 kilos, so I've dropped up to about 7 kilos. Sitting pretty lean, pretty happy with where I'm come, but the DEXA scan should sort of let me know where I've gotten with that. But yeah, overall, pretty much happy with how this cut has gone. I'm going to show you a bit of footage now of some training that I've been doing at the Ninja Academy. I think it's some squats, and I run through a functional circuit, which I put my class through, and a few people said that it wasn't doable. I have the video to prove that. And yeah, then I'll run through the DEXA scan after that. Alright, time to go over the results I got with the DEXA scan. So it's been about 7.5, 8 weeks, and I managed to go from 14.5% body fat down to 9.1, which I'm pretty happy with. But the one thing that I was worried about was the retention of the muscle that I'd gained during my little 20-week bulking period. And I managed to only lose 160 gram of that muscle that I put on. So put on 3.5 kilo muscle, you know, stripped off, I believe it was 4 or 5 kilos of fat or something. Only lost 100 gram muscle, and that dropped me from, yeah, the 15% down to the 9%. So pretty happy with that. A quick summary of the way I've gone about this whole dieting period. You know, I get up quite early in the morning. Obviously, you all know I count my calories to a T. So I get up early, tend to not eat for the first few hours, you know, prolong the first meal. Start the day with a little bit of fruit. You know, only 100 calories, so of fruit. Then maybe like an hour or so after that, have a coffee. That kind of, you know, satisfies your hunger in that a little bit. Push back that first meal. Get home from work at about lunchtime. That's when I'd have my first like 300-400 calorie meal. Depending if I was going to go train at the Ninja Academy or something, I would go do that. Otherwise, I would have potentially trained at work before I'd come home. Then before, if I'm going back to work for the evening shift, before I'd go back, I'd have like another 300, 400, 500 calories, you know, around the 4 o'clock sort of mark. Go to work, finish off or whatever, go to a workout, whatever it is I'm doing in the afternoon/evening. And then I generally saved about 1,200-1,300 calories for dinner, which would usually consist of about 800 to 900 calories. and then I'd have like a 300 calorie dessert as well. Most days I'd hit my protein target. You know, I was trying to hit at least 120, 130 gram a day, but there was definitely days where I wouldn't have. I would have hit 90 gram, you know, and instead of going back for seconds of dinner and utilizing those last 300 calories, instead I reached for the ice cream, which has got no, you know, protein or anything like that, or very minimal I should say. So yeah, it's definitely days where I didn't hit the 90 gram, but obviously the way I'm training, I've still been, you know, doing my heavy lifts and stuff like that, but obviously what I've done it's worked for my body type. We all respond to things differently, and it does take a bit to get to know someone and how their body reacts to things, but generally as humans our bodies all sort of run the same. But yeah, I was a bit worried because I have increased my cardio tenfold because of the 42 kilometer Spartan race that's coming up on the 23rd to 26th November. Me and a couple others are participating in that, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. It's definitely me out of my comfort zone. So yeah, increased my cardio a lot of running, you know, 6k blocks, 10k blocks, things like that. So I'm pretty happy to have retained the muscle that I did while increasing cardio. But that's it for now with these, you know, lifestyle shooting series. I will be still putting out a lot of video content. Like, the cut's not over. I'm still going to keep going for, you know, a few more weeks and see if I can drop it down to about 7%, see how far I can push my body. I know there's no need to go that low, but it's just a challenge I want to do. But then I'll make videos on me as I go into a reverse dieting period, so I can show you how that's done and sort of the way that my training and that's going. So stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching, guys.
Reach to the sky from the bottom, living out the dreams that have all came true. Now I'm trying to reach to the